Happy Hump Day, everyone. I am VJ, and this is WIP It Wednesday, where we get to share our works in progress. Ooh, that sun is shining right on my forehead and make me look real shiny. Welcome to my new subscribers, returning subscribers, and channel members. I love each and every one of you oh so very much. And if you are catching the replay, yay, Team Replay. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. How is everyone? Thanks, Michelle. Appreciate that, cuz. So I'm going down here. I'm going over to the YT to see what everybody is saying. Oh, you know what? While I'm over here at the YT, let me see if Granny D left me my parking pass because when I was here last, which was last night, I did not have a parking pass. And we may have to double park. But I really hate doing that to Chris because, we got to get her off the sidewalk. I have got to get Granny to get her ramp done. And maybe not. There she is. Okay. We got our parking pass. Let me validate it. Yay, yay, yay. I love it when a plan comes together. As Hannibal used to say. Was it Hannibal? The A team. I think his name was Hannibal. Okay, everybody, what was the leader's name on the A team? Because I don't remember anything. Okay. Okay. Lord help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Okay. Uh Thank you. Michelle's reminding everybody to check their email. And for those mods that I did not have an email for, they got a message over in Messenger. Hi, Roberta. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. There is Dawn. Hello, hello. Laurie is here. Laurie, are you feeling better? There is Sam. I couldn't stand long enough to take pictures of my whips for you today. Sorry. That's okay, sweetheart. That is okay. You do a lot to support this channel, and I'll let you off for once. When your dad comes over this weekend, you can ask him to take a picture for me for next week, if you remember. If not, we'll just do what we can do. Yeah, I'm running a few minutes behind. Michelle and I were pricing the hooks for this week's auction, and I was sitting on my exercise ball, and I sat there too long. When I was trying to get up, I couldn't. And then I had to stagger to the convenience because I was so stiff I couldn't even hobble. I went to the convenience, and here I am. And a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Everybody is speaking. Thank you, Sam. Racine, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Victoria survived the show. Taking it easy this week before another one this weekend. Oh, girl, you got back to back. Oh, shoot, I'm on Top Chat. If I missed anybody, please forgive me because I was on Top Chat instead of live chat, and we know how the YT does this thing. And I won't know who I missed because, I'm not going to remember what I said. Hello, Racine. And hello, Tom. Good to see you both. Victoria, how much did you make last weekend if you care to share? I love it when people do well at a fair because I do nothing. I'm still Racine is still working on her blanket and she's drinking water. Drini, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Creature of habit, DK Jen. Is that what you're telling us? Yeah, YT's getting all kinds of crazy. Hannibal was the crazy one? Who was the leader? Okay, everybody. You've got the wipes? What are we using wipes for? Oh, you mean whips. You put the whip on last night, I thought. You sent me a pic. I was wondering what the wipes were. Thank you. I'm like, what are we doing wipes for? I'm not drooling yet. I haven't looked at any of the whips, and Panda and Sam haven't sent me anything juicy yet. So we're probably gonna do pretty good. Oh, wait. Stop. I just remembered. I remembered. Lord help me. Okay. Okay. I'm back now. Must stop. Thank you. Sheesh. Oh, I give up. I give up. I give up. They were sticky. I did it. I did it. You thought maybe she was sticky. You typing too fast. Sarah, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. My whip is trying to master this stream. I'm failing miserably. Oh, Lori sent an email. I just sent an email from my new email that matches my channel name. Oh, oh, okay then. Okay, thank you for letting me know. You know what happens. People change names on me, and I don't know what's going on. Ooh, um, this is not okay. This is somebody else's group. And I am only sharing this because it's over the top and it came up in my feed. And I don't believe that it's AI, but you never know. Gosh. My gosh, my gosh, my gosh. No, 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 no. I don't know why this is doing this to me today. I don't know. Thank you, Jesus. See, she either they're asking if this is crochet. It looks crocheted from here, but my goodness, they put a lot of work into that. They put a lot of work into that. So now let me go over here and do what I was supposed to be doing. I am not, I like AI for some things, but it really makes it hard to figure out if somebody legitimately made it or if they're using AI and fudging. Or it's hard for me. Susan, you're staging. My goodness. Suze says, I finished the towel holder using macrame circle Suze, this is WIP It Wednesday, and you finished the towel holder? Oh, well. Okay. She finished the towel holder using macrame circle this time. I used half double crochet rather than double crochet, much sturdier. This is going to be a housewarming gift. And I'm only showing this because I had read halfway through it before I realized it was an FO and not a WIP. Suze is messing with my head. Sam says, can't wait to see yours and everybody else's, Laurie. Right? Michelle says, mercy. Girl, look. Laurie's is barely started, but it's going to be amazing. Okay. Sam says, how do I decide if it's AI or not? Is asked, does it look too perfect? If yes, then it's usually AI. If somebody's wearing it, I try to look at their hands and see if they have two hands and not an extra appendage, and if they have the correct number of fingers. And if they do, then I'm stumped because I don't know after that. AI might give you an extra leg or something. It is cute. That's what I've been told. I tried to do a little dancing thing of cats, and one cat had 3 legs, and the other cat had 5 legs, and one cat had a head and no body. And I'm sitting there going, what in the world? Suze also has a Christmas tree decoration tutorial by Liz Crochet and More. I forgot our little Liz is back and doing things. She was gone for so long. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Looks like a foundation chain might just be a chain and beads. Now that's a novel concept. There's Chris. Hello, my dear. She has flavored water in her bottle. Mandy, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, you don't have a bottle, you have a thermos. Okay, what happened to your circule? Sam says, I could do with an extra couple of limbs. I know, I know. My theory was every time you were pregnant, you should get an extra appendage because you need 2 hands for each child. So if you had multiple children, you needed multiple hands. And then the appendages would shrink gradually as the child ages. And by the time the child gets to 18, you're back to your regular number of arms, unless you have more children. But those appendages just kind of shrink. Michelle says, you were right. Hannibal was the leader, George Papard. I couldn't remember his name. I remember something. The crazy one is Howling Mad Dog Murdoch, played by Dwight Schultz. Now, see, I didn't even remember him. I remembered Hannibal and I remembered Mr. T. And I knew there was somebody else there who was like a blonde, but I don't remember his name. It might have been a blonde. Oh, okay. Thank you, Racine, for the update. Appreciate it. Jen says, if the photo is too colorful, I think it's AI also because it looks too cute and perfect. I look but avoid searching for a pattern. Yeah, a lot of people have been complaining about the patterns on Etsy, that they were AI generated and they were incorrect. Granny, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming and thank you for the parking pass. Michelle says Mr. T played B.A. Barack. Dirk Benedict, that's the blonde I was thinking of, played Templeton Peck. I remembered Dirk and I remembered Mr. T and Hannibal. I did not remember Mad Dog Murdoch. I had a mental blank when it came to him. Dirk Benedict was who I was thinking about. He played on When Things Were Rotten. It was a spoof on Robin Hood. I loved it. And it only went through like half of a season. I was so disappointed because it was good. I enjoyed it. Nobody else did, I guess. Sam says, agreed, Dinky. That's usually how I decide. Oh, really? Sam says Face was the blonde. He was in Happy Days prior to A-Team. Dirk Benedict was in Happy Days? Really? He was a blonde and Reese just went live. He's evil. He is evil. He is so evil. Well, the mods will have an easy day today. They won't have too many flags because I'm not there. Ah! Chris says circle in fridge. I keep 5 37-ounce stainless steel bottles / thermos on rotation. Go ahead with your bad self. Thank you, Granny. I appreciate it. I wasn't dancing today and it was cold, so rather than wear a hat, I took my hair down. Thank you, Sam. Please don't spend. Yeah, try to do once in the beginning of the live and once at the end of the live and let Nightbot do his thing. Leslie, welcome in. How are you feeling? Whoa, wait, stop. Oh, Granny says, gosh, I've not gotten over the Reese's in a while. Got to get to getting. Love Reese. Yeah, Reese has been doing the same stuff lately on a different spin. So and he's using the same material. It's like Reese, we've talked about this already. Mandy is working on one of the whips I scented and drinking liquid IV in my thermos. Mandy, are you not feeling well? I hope you get better soon if you are on the sick list. Yeah, this weather has been treacherous. Rita has a bag of hearts that need faces and stitching together. Oh. Wow. Wow. All ready for Christmas. Go ahead. Rita. Racine saying hi to Granny. Everybody speaking to Granny. Hiya, Granny. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good so far. Mandy says, oh, I always drink liquid IV. I'm bad about drinking enough water, so it keeps me hydrated faster. Does it? Because I'm bad about drinking water as well. I can drink coffee all day. And then I switch to tea. Water, not so much. Jen says not sleeping much but doing okay. Honey, what do we need to do to get you to sleep? Mandy says, but I'm trying to avoid getting sick since my 7-year-old has a cold. Does liquid IV help with that? I've been eating airborne like candy. Sam says, sorry to hear that, Dinky. I have zero sleep pattern. Hope you get some soon. I know. They are hard. They are small. They are the hearts. Chris is asking, is liquid IV equal to original Gatorade? I'm glad you're hanging in there, Leslie. Vicky, welcome in. Girl, lurk away, you and Izzy and Ariana. I don't mind you lurking. That's why I read the chat so you can get some work done. Are you feeling better? It's an electrolyte drink, so yes, it's similar to Gatorade. Okay. Mandy says they have sugar-free versions of it too. Oh, do they now? So you buy the powder and mix it in with a glass of water? I bought some containers of electrolyte stuff when Shorty was in the hospital because they had her on a liquid diet. Granny says, Mandy, just be careful as it contains lots of sodium, doesn't it? Laurie says, I do the exact same thing. Liquid IV has improved my hydration tremendously. I learned something new every time. Every time. That would be a negatory. Liquid IV has one flavor that is immune supporting. That's one of my favorite flavors. Jen says, I just keep waking up every other hour, not had a deep sleep for a while. Jen, try drinking dark cherry juice before you go to bed and see if that helps. I've heard that dark cherry juice uh, helps. Dreeny says, I've been having terrible low back pains for about 5 days. OMG. That's why I had trouble getting up off that ball. My back says, and my leg says, you want to move, right? Jen says, that's why I drink Lucozade because it's made with glucose and is an energy drink. I'm careful with the fake sugars. Jen, what time of day do you drink that? That might be why you're not sleeping at night. And how much of that energy drink are you drinking? So it's what time and how much. You might need to drink it earlier and you might need to have the amount that you're drinking. That might be why you're not sleeping. Michelle says, wow, might want to see about a steroid. Tends to help me. Girl, steroids mess with my sugars. Chris says, I'll skip then. My kidneys will not be happy with that, nor would my BP. Jen says, not a cherry fan. Do they have melatonin over there in the UK? I know some people take melatonin. My daughter gives it to Shorty because Shorty will be up all night if you let her. She will stay up all night and sleep all day. Sarah says this is the start of a large shawl. Sarah, is this the same pattern you used before? Because this is beautiful. Oh Lord, wrong button. Hold on, let me do this and this and this. Then stop it. And then this. There we go. That's pretty. I love those earth tones. Mandy says the high levels of sodium actually help your body absorb and retain water better. Yeah, it's That's what because they used to give the workers who were working outside in the summer salt tablets. Sam says, I loved Lucozade. When mums brought home some, I knew I must be sick. See? See? But if you have blood pressure issues, after you drink some, you might want to check your blood pressure. Because, different things affect different people differently. Mandy says, but yes, if you have high cholesterol or blood pressure, you probably want to skip it. Isn't that pretty? I love the colors. I really do. You might try melatonin. Nothing fancy, mostly doubles. I have a section of black on it now. That's pretty. You're welcome. Mirabelle, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? I love that shawl too. I really do. That is so pretty. Granny says, you're welcome, Dreamy, honey. I hope you feel better already. I'll keep up with the prayers. There's nothing better than prayers. Isn't that beautiful, Racine? Chris says the kidneys get checked for retention of psych meds, so I don't think adding to kidneys. Ask your caregiver. He would know. Ask your caregiver. Or you might only drink half of a container. But see what he says. Laurie says try a little bit of liquid magnesium glycinate just before bed. That can really improve your sleep. Oh. I had read that now that you mention it, I had read that magnesium would aid in your sleep, but I'm not sure about the glycinate part, but okay. Also, valerian root is supposed to help with sleep. That's true too. That's true too. If you are able to get Bigelow tea across the pond, they have a sweet dreams flavor that helps you sleep. You take magnesium for leg cramps, yeah. Michelle's laughing. She said, yep, I've heard that too. Right, when we start talking, we remember things that we've heard and forgot. Because my daughter called me last night and asked me what vitamins I took, and I'm like, I don't know. She says, are they one a day or Centrum? I said, no, neither one of those. She says, what are they? I said, they're in the kitchen and I am not. And then I remembered, I take the same vitamins that Shorty takes, except I take the ones over 50. So then she turned to Shorty and said, Shorty, what vitamins do you take? She buys the daggum things and she didn't remember what she buys. So Shorty had to go get the bottle and tell her what she takes. Sarah says, one of my long-term projects, leftover tea time Willow Granny squares. Oh, baby. Oh, Sarah. Girlfriend. You know how I feel about squares. I gotta go up and move that. Okay, let's see. What if I do this? Then can I do that? I can't scroll when this is up here. That's annoying. Hold on. Let me try this. I got to get rid of that in order to scroll. That is annoying. Okay. Thrifty, welcome in. Good to see you. How have you been? Susan, welcome in. Thank you for coming. And you drive carefully. Oh, Thrifty, I'm glad you're enjoying lunch. You used to come hang out with us quite often over lunch. I'm glad you're not starving yourself anymore. Yeah, I've been missing her too. Okay, now that I have gotten to where I can actually get something done, stop talking. Stop talking. Okay, now, Sarah, girlfriend. Ooh, child. I love this for you. They are pretty. Laurie saying hi to Mirabelle. It is lovely. It's lovely to see you all. Jen says Valerian sounds like it's from a science fiction drama. Michelle says be safe and hello, Susan. Everybody is speaking. Thank you all for being so nice and kind to each other. That's what this community is all about. Michelle says, when someone asks me a question about vitamins, I reply the ones in the bottle. And then she says, I need to do this with some of my scraps. Yeah, that'd make a lovely scrap blanket, but I'm not going to put it together. Everybody is speaking. Granny says, many teas on Amazon are supposed to aid sleep. Oh, really? Okay. Dinky says, don't remind me about squares. And she's laughing, but these are pretty. They are pretty. Sam says, you sound like me, Michelle. If someone asks me what sort of computer I have, I say a red one. Your computer is red. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, we know you're snarky. And you're taking Sam right along with you. Aren't they pretty, Racine? Oh, Granny's reminding people we need a few thumbs. Michelle says it smells horrible, the valerian root. Ooh. I like the name of it because it was close to Valerie, but the Valerians were actually a race of female oracles on this awful sci-fi movie called Space Mutiny. What? Was the movie good? Because if it was good, we'll watch that while Shorty's on Christmas break. Space Mutiny. My gracious me. But then things that I think she will like, if I put them on and start watching them, she walks off and goes into another room. I'm like, don't you want to see this? And she's like, no, not really. Mandy has parts for a pattern test of a Pokemon amigurumi because we know that Mandy and Roberta love their amigurumi and they are so good at them. Wow. And that's supposed to be Pokemon? Can't wait to see how that works out. Drini says it works. Zach, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? No, we're not behaving, Zach. There's no future in that. Why would we behave? Might as well sit and watch the paint dry. Maribel says, no, do not watch that crap. It is terrible. Oh my. Thank you. I'm glad I asked because, yeah, no. I was in another chat and the host was saying that the movie The Mummy was trash. And I said, I loved that movie. I even loved The Mummy too. And he gave me one of these in the chat, and I'm like, I enjoyed it. And one other person who was in the chat said, I liked The Mummy. I said, thank you. Mandy says, it's so many parts. Oh, gracious. And she says it's going to be a sheep Pokemon. Okay. Okay. I'm using sheepy yarn and it is awful to work with. Didn't you edge something recently with the sheepy? I don't recognize the Pokemon. Racine says, well, I'm not behaving. And she's laughing because I don't like watching paint dry. Mirabelle says, I promise Space Mutiny is crap. I only watched it when Mystery Science Theater 3000 covered it. Really? Why did they cover it if it was crap? That makes no sense. Michelle says, you're in the right place to behave badly. We aim to misbehave. Mirabelle says, no, Mandy says, this is my first time working with it. You can't see any stitches, so it's just a guessing game. I thought you did something last week and you went around the edge in the sheepies. I know you did because I had never heard of sheepies before. I've heard of the sheep cheese, but not sheepy. And it had to be from you, unless somebody else was using it. Sam says, me either, Dinky. Once upon a time, I knew all the Pokemon up to number 50 in order. Thank goodness the kids got over that phase. Mirabelle says, I only watch bad movies and make fun of them. I don't have Mystery Science Theater, I don't think. What are you telling me? Oh, she's already here, but thank you. Okay. What time is it? Yeah. Mirabelle says, oh, I love those guys so much, Michelle. Now, if we could train more men to aim, I'm not even going to touch that. I'm not touching it. Sam says, Laurie used sheepy yarn to edge her Christmas blanket, I think. Thank you. I knew somebody used sheepy to go around something. Thank you. Laurie, why didn't you speak up or did you walk off while I was fussing about sheepy? They were funny, but the movies were usually trash. Oh, mercy. Well, that's no good. Not at all. That's no good at all. Granny says, Granny, why are you calling her an MF? She's a nice person. I get tickled at those little alien critters making fun of sci-fi. Granny. Mandy says, Sam, my husband is still in that phase. Oh, gosh. $4.39 a gallon. Oh, Susan, you're reading that sign backwards because I have it on good authority that gas is under $2 a gallon. So they need to go and switch out their sign because that is an old sign and the prices are coming down and I'm on the wrong channel. Maribel says, I feel that, Michelle. I have asked my boys how they can't aim when they even have the equipment to aim. I ordered them sit with their butts down if they can't do any better. My late husband used to put Cheerios in the commode, and he told the boys to aim for the Cheerios. Yeah, that is wild. Yeah, that's an old sign. That's not the new and improved sign because I have it on great authority that the prices are coming down. There is no inflation, and gas in some places is below $2 a gallon. Yeah, I know, Sam. I had to learn them when my daughter was addicted and swapping cards. Now, as an adult, she catching them with phone game. Oh, she catches them with a phone game? Oh Lord. I didn't know that was such a thing. They're putting everything on the phone. Zach says, don't shake it twice means you're playing with it. Who knew? Who knew? I know when I trained my son, I had him sitting down and I had him in one of those little chairs with the guard in the front. I don't know who taught him to do it standing up. It might have been my grandfather because that was not in my wheelhouse. If they touch it, they won't see them for weeks. Michelle. Granny says she likes me to call her MF or even MFer. Oh, Mirabelle. Ah, Mirabelle says Granny affectionately calls me the MFer. It's a term of endearment. You two are so funny. Nifty, where in the heck have you been all my life? Girlfriend, you abandoned me. It is so good to see you. Thank you for coming. And there's Flower Tammy. Hello, hello. Where's gas? Where's cheap gas? Girl, not in the US. I was just making a spoof over 47, telling us that gas is below $2 and there's no inflation and the prices are coming down and you can get a mortgage for 50 years and not pay much more money. Mandy started a simple granny raglan sweater. Why are you ringing twice? Yeah, Tammy, I don't know where there's cheap gas. The Phillips 66 down on the corner from me has it for 2.79 a gallon. 2.79, 3.79, 2.79 a gallon. Oh, Dreeny, look up. She's got purple. Granny, she's got purple and brown. Mandy says, this is when I'm glad I only have girls. Mm-hmm. Oh, but you're gonna suffer for it after puberty. You'll get yours. Roberta's waving at everybody. And the snack crew is working. Pokemon Go. Oh, thank you, Roberta. Sam says, "Oh wow, Dinky, is she playing that Pokemon Go that caused stampedes in Tokyo? Are you kidding me? Stampedes? My gracious!" Oh, okay, you haven't asked for ages. Leslie says, "Tell that to California. Can't find that here." You can't find it here in the Midwest, and our prices are always cheaper. Our cost of living is cheaper in the Midwest, but you all got the ritzy stuff. Pebbly Poo! Sending joy, love, happiness, and prayers. Baby, are you okay? I've been missing you. Tammy says 319 here in Ohio. We had it over $3 right before the pandemic. I don't remember what it was during the pandemic because my daughter was driving. I was not. Yeah, Granny, I know you loved it. That's why I was like, look up, because it's purple and brown. I finally got the right color combination together. Ah, you played Pokemon Go for a while and they made you walk, Roberta? What? Susan saying hi to Granny D. Sarah says, I'm back. My son was talking to me about super random things. Then I made green beans and carrots. You should have taken us with you. We like to be in the kitchen. Dreeny used to take us into the kitchen all of the time. And then we'd go on a yarn room tour. I've got to clean this room. I really have to clean this room. I have to make room for all of the hooks we're going to have on auction on Saturday. Michelle says progress on my Nova Crest Star blanket. Ooh, cousin. These colors are pretty. I can't blow this up or I lose a point. So we're going to look at it the way we're looking at it. We're going to look at it the way we're looking at it. There it is. Wow. Is that gray in the center? So you're changing colors every row. Go ahead with your bad self, cuz. You go right ahead with your bad self. Jen says, your petrol is cheaper than ours. Your price by the gallon is what we pay per liter. Oh. I thought your car got better mileages, though. You don't have to fill up as often as we do you? There are 3.78 liters to 1 gallon. Ooh, gosh. Ooh, gosh. Yeah, that's high. Roberta says, VJ, and remember that Americans aren't smart enough to do jobs here. Girl, we may have to have a breakout live on Thursday. I don't know. Oh, I gotta do something on Thursday. We might have an afternoon live. I don't know. Sarah says, I played Pokemon Go in 2016 after my first daughter was born. My husband and I would get so many steps in. Oh, Roberta says, yes, Pokemon Go has a ton of stops and a few gyms at the park that have a trail. Oh, gracious. Laurie says, okay, I was driving and it was killing me that I could not answer about the sheepy yarn. Yes, I lied. I did the border of my elf blanket with the sheepy yarn. Bordering was okay. Oh, okay. I knew somebody did sheepies. Thank you, Laurie. I know somebody is something in sheepies. And with me, I'm lucky that I remembered that. I count myself as blessed. Sam says that looks squishy. Love the deep autumnal colors. Yeah, I like those colors. I have to scroll down and see what she told me was in the center. Or do I have a scroll down? Am I at the end? Say it isn't so. Oh, I'm stuck. Michelle says, we are working hard. Get your money ready. Sunflower Ashley had a great taste. Yes, she did. Oh, yes, she did. Oh, yes, she did. This. We're working hard. And every time I open a box, it's like, ooh, where did that come from? Pebble says, VJ, I'm calling my list and doing my best to reach out. I'm dreaming of a Thanksgiving dinner. We'll get you there. We'll get you there. See, Sam, I was correct. Yes, and that is actually an anniversary cake in chocolate swirl, I think. Oh. And Pebbles wants to know if there is a pattern. It's a paid pattern by Juan the Yarn Addict on Ravelry, and he has video tutorials for it on his channel. Jen says, we only drive out once a week. My mom buys 20 pounds worth every time she is on a quarter tank. It lasts a while. Okay. Because I know your cars over there are smaller than ours over here. And your trunk is smaller, so you can't carry around as much. So your gas should last longer. But what do I know? Hey, BJ and Mod, sorry I'm late. Oh, honey, you're never late. We're still here, and there's always the replay. Welcome in, Carol. Good to see you. Susan says, I'm not having any luck with the granny squares. You know what? I'll take care of that. It's one of the ones I got from Susan. I love it. I know you do. And yeah, those are pretty colors. Those are really pretty colors. I owe you an email, Susan. Michelle and I came up with a plan, and I was supposed to email you the other day, but we were doing stuff. And she asked me today, what did Susan say about the email? And I was like, oh, uh, she like, you didn't send, nah, I didn't send it. Yeah, we can't, we have a diabolical plan that I forgot to implement. I'll get to it, Susan. I promise. I promise. Vicky says, I only go to doctor's appointments. I hear you. Laurie says, I had a kid duty today picking up from school, so good times. Yeah, Shorty got out of school early today, so I don't know what she's doing in there, but she's quiet. Might be troubles. That is so interesting. That is so interesting. Oh my goodness. Did I remember to tell you all what this is and who did it? Because you know I don't remember. Oh, mind is a terrible thing to waste. Oh, it's from Roberta and she didn't tell me. Oh, good. Because I was like, I don't know. Yeah, no, she didn't tell me. So I didn't mess up this time. But that's a pretty dragon, Roberta. That is so cute. Roberta says, Pebbles, we have settled on a whole chicken using the bunt pan method with the chunky veggies on the bottom to cook in the chicken juices. Oh, the bunt pan method? Okay. Laurie says, and I remember I have another WIP that's actually a lot further along, so I'll send you that picture. Okay. Dinky Jen says, my two neighbors have tank-sized cars, and she's laughing. Not sure if they came over from the US or someone here made them. Really? Oh my gracious. Michelle says, sorry, everyone. The cake is called Chocolate Fountain. Vicky says, DK Jen, where do you live? I thought you were in the US. No, she's in the UK. She's in Hull. Laurie says, yes, Sam was correct. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, Sam's been catching it here lately. It is cute. Roberta says it's a dragon. I figured that out. Yay me. Needs arms and wings and a face. Oh, it is beautiful, isn't it, Carol? Oh, this child knows I'm live. Hold on, please. Pebble sounds says that sounds great. I have help cooking in an Instapot, microwave, and air fryer. Do you think I could wrap a couple of servings in foil in the air fryer? I've never put foil in the air fryers. What say you people? Roberta says, and I found a hot honey glaze for the chicken. What? Really? Sam says, oh, is that bunt pan method the one where the chicken sits on the center bit so juices and fat flow down? Oh, Carol's waving at everybody coming in. Susan says, I'm taking unmarked cakes to a senior facility on Friday. Maybe I will take the squares there. Can you do anything with these 8 cases of yarn? I'll try to send you an inventory this evening. Yes, that's what I was going to write to you about. That's what I was going to write to you about. Jennifer says, Vicky, that's why I compare things with VJ and watch her other channel. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because we got all kinds of stuff going on over here. And it's nice to hear from Dinky Jen and Sam, so we know what the rest of the world is doing and what the rest of the world thinks about what we're doing. Because we got a spin going on around here. Roberta says, VJ, I see the question. So you and Crochet Rocks Tracy, Man for Sam, is there anyone else that is in the UK? Uh Lisa Crochets goes over there sometimes to see her daughter and granddaughter, but she lives in Canada. I think that's all that's in the UK. Susan, they may want them. Yes, they may. Roberta says you cover the hole with foil. Oh, you cover the hole with foil? Pebbles says 8 cases. Would you like my address? Okay, you got her? Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. The foul method should work. Oh, thank you. You meant foil. Okay. Carol lives in Wiltshire. I keep forgetting you're not in the US, Carol. I can't keep that in my brain. Okay, so Carol is also in the UK. One day I will remember that. Which Sarah? Oh yeah, Daniel. I forgot about Daniel. Oh, the crazy poppy lady. The crazy poppy lady's name is not Sarah, is it? It's something else. I'm having issues today, girl. Yes, Roberta. Open, open in the end to brown the chicken. So you take a bunt pan, you cover the hole with foil, you stick the chicken, you seat the chicken on the center, and then you cover the whole, put the vegetables around it, cover the whole thing in foil, and then the chicken juices flow down and cook the vegetables. And towards the end, you take the foil off to brown the chicken. That actually sounds good. Dre, she's gone. I'll tell her you said hi. She was doing a drive by. Yeah, Mantha makes. I haven't seen Mantha in forever. She used to follow Granny D on Saturdays. Vicky says, wow, it's really nice to know as I've been compiling a list for sending postcards. Really? See, it's just now telling me that she has arrived. See my delay, Michelle? Or hear my delay, rather. Roberta says, the chicken is kind of like the beer can chicken without the beer. I love that idea. I love that idea. I have not bought a whole chicken, and well, I buy the rotisserie chickens and do all kinds of stuff with it. I haven't bought a raw whole chicken in forever because it's just me, but that really sounds good. I may have to try that if I remember. Jen says Angela has not been on for a while, as well as S4R4H crochets. She uses numbers. I follow her on Instagram. Oh, a lot of people have not been on for a long time. I like Lady Bird Loves. She's in the UK and she's probably already asleep. She is good and she's sweet. Manfred drops vids early in the morning. Does she do lives anymore? Vicky says, I do know Sarah. I haven't seen her in forever. I watch Sam on a daily basis. Jen says, Zach owes me a postcard. Linda of the Disley Sisters, you correct. I had forgotten about her. I had forgotten about her. Okay, let me refresh over here real quick, and then we're going to hit the email because we got stuff in the email. We have to see. What time is it? It's 10 to 4. She got off early. Why did she get off early? Pebbles. Pebbles and some yarn from Miss C. It will have a cowl/turtleneck. Oh, that's a pretty pattern. For me in the wintertime, I need something with less holes because I get real cold. We have really windy winters, and yes, yeah, that was her that just no, that was the that was for the app, and she had left by the time the app told me she was here. That other thing that kept going off was for YouTube and messages and everything else, and I have stopped following a lot of people because Sometimes it just rings off the hook and I can't find out what it's telling me and I just turn it off. It's an easy set and walk away method so I don't have to stand a lot. Oh, great. The chicken. I'm back. They make videos. I watch them in the morning. Okay. Oh, Lisa, I forgot her. I watch her regularly also. Okay, not that you've seen. Carol says it's 9:50 p.m. there. Yeah, you're like we were saying the other day, we were here at 5 o'clock in the morning and Lisa was just getting up. Vicky says, we've got peeps we've been missing. I need to do some reaching out. We've got a lot of peeps we've been missing. It is pretty. Those are, Carol, those are pretty colors. Pebbles, Racine wants to know if you have a pattern for that. Roberta says, VJ, there are solar flared, so internet is intermittent. Is that the problem? Okay. Tell me something because it was really bad yesterday. Yesterday was really, really bad. Pebble says the front goes over the coat and the soon to be neck with will keep your neck and face warm from the wind. The front goes over the coat. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a dicky and went under it. See, go ahead with your creative selves. I'm here for it. Goes over the coat. Okay. And then the rest of it look at you. And Racine says update from email and it's folded in half, 36 by 36. And Racine is doing this in a moving 18-wheeler. I just want people who are not familiar with Racine to know. Because she rides shotgun for her husband, who's an over-the-road trucker, and she does all this fantastic stuff while he's driving. And she said she's going to write this pattern up when she finishes it. Roberta says you should be able to see the northern lights tonight. Seriously, in Missouri? Pebble says, it's the first few repeats from a bod shawl. I'll find it and post under the pic. Thank you. Jen says, have you all got the app for the lights? I didn't know there was an app for the lights. If you would be kind enough to drop it in the chat, I would love it. There's an app for, see, you all. There, so you can't just go outside and look up and see the lights? What do I know? I don't know anything about anything. That's why I come on here so you all can school me. I know nothing about nothing, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Okay, refresh the email. Laurie says, this is going to be a dachshund / wiener dog made on the Centro. Okay. Oh. Dreamy would love this because she loves her Centro. Look at those eyes. We got parts is parts. You all in your body parts, I tell you. Oh, that's a pretty shade of brown. That really is. Yeah, Racing, you all just do it. You just do it. Right? You are so welcome, Racine. Thank you so much for sharing. Roberta says, we will see them around 11 tonight. So it'll be 10 o'clock my time. Okay. It's called Aurora Watch. Let me write that down. Aurora Watch. And that's the app. We have an app for that. Chris wants to know when you get it written, Racine. Hi, sis. How you doing? Thank you for coming. I'm a day late and a dollar short. Just snatched my wig off, but I'm here. Thank God I'm here. Praise the Lord and thank you, Jesus. My sis is here. How's Mr. Sailor? I think she wants you to send her the app. Sunitha, welcome in, my chief lurker. It's supposed to be between 9 to 3 a.m. Just look up. Okay. Well, if it's 9 o'clock, I may see it. If it's 10 o'clock, then, we don't know. Catch it. Hi, everyone. Laurie says, the snout and legs will be next. Okay. Everybody is speaking. Roberta says, if anyone ever monitors this channel, the remarks will be strange. Oh my gosh. The remarks are not as strange over here as they are on the other channel. You haven't broken my brain over here in quite some time. Laurie says, I keep finishing things, but what did, what? Oh, okay. Thanks, Jen. I keep finishing things, but I just started this cardigan. I included the picture so you can see what the back panel will look like. I'm using several different big twist yarns. It's a paid pattern on Etsy, but it's perfect for my daughter. I'm making the largest size. It comes in 3 sizes because she like oversized cardigans. There are front panels, but I'm not even close to there yet. Yeah, you got to start somewhere. You can't. You got to start somewhere. I mean, honestly, nothing wrong with that. Those are interesting colors, though, I must say. Oh, and you're doing a graft again. Go ahead with your bad self. Go ahead. I've only done one graft, and it was only because body parts. Thanks, Jen. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's that's the I can't wait to see it as it grows. Dawn says Dove Pullover Sweater by Brianna K Designs. Knit Picks Swish DK Superwash Merino Wool in black. 5mm hook. Worked cuff to cuff in half double crochet through the back loop. Go ahead with your bad self. You little knitter, you. Oh, I love that texture. Well, if you worked in the back loop, half double crochet, this is crocheted. Where did I get it from? Nitpick yarn? I don't know. I know I said knit somewhere, but I was wrong. Whatever I said, just scratch that because I was wrong. Oh. Roberta said, I did have to order new body bags yesterday. I used the old ones to send animals in the mail. Ah, Andrea says he's doing okay, could be better. I took him outside for air, but he was just a passenger, kept trying to help and do stuff, but he gets winded. We have a long way to go, but making huge progress though. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. As long as you're making progress and you can put one foot before the other, just keep moving. Jen says, wow. Poor AI, not. Yep, one day at a time. Thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it. Granny is live. Okay, thank you. Yes, we are sending prayers. Thank you, Laurie. I appreciate it. And I want to thank everybody who has spent the last hour with me and sent in your whips, because you could have spent it anywhere, but you chose to spend it with me, and I do not take it lightly because you all are the best, and I always learn something. Jen says, my app is on Android. Here's a few screenshots. So if you want the Aurora Watch app, this is what it looks like. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Thanks, Jen. Okay. We are going to play the outro and we are going to do a VJ raid over to Granny D. Thompson. Yeah, Carol, pray for everybody that needs it because we got a long road to hoe here. Thank you all so very much. I'm on the wrong. I'm not gonna say it because you all know I'm on the wrong media, but we're gonna make it work.